Hi, everybody. This is Craig, the water guy. I hope you're doing well. I've got over 33 years experience in the water treatment industry, and I see that you can search for water softener resin on Google and see what kind of resins are out there and what resin's all about. So I want to help you out a little bit here. Water softener resin is obviously used in water softeners. There's a few different types of water softener resins out there, and water softener resin generally lasts 10 to 20 years, depending on what kind of environment it's put in. City water has chlorine or chloramines in it, and that's enemy number one in all resins. It will deteriorate resins faster. It hinders performance faster than if you had water with no chlorine in it. If you're on your own private well and you have high iron and manganese, it will deteriorate the resin faster to where you have to replace it sooner as well. So on city water, which most people are on, it's really important to either protect your resin bed by using a carbon filter in front of your water softener to remove that chlorine or chloramines before it hits that resin bed, not just for the resin itself, as far as saving your resin, making it last longer and performing better, but for the health of your family and your appliances, because chloramines, especially, are corrosive to plumbing, and chlorine in general is also bad for your plumbing, but they're both bad for your health. So it's nice to remove that. There's also softeners out there that we carry at qualitywatertreatment.com where we offer what we call Media Guard KDF 55. It goes inside the softener. The water runs through that first. It removes the chlorine from the water as well as heavy metals before it hits the resin bed. It doesn't do anything for chloramines, though. You have to use a catalytic upflow carbon filter for that, which I'll go over here in a minute with you. But anyway, as far as the resins go, okay. So resins generally don't carry a manufacturer warranty because there's really no way to know what kind of circumstances they're being put in. Okay. Uh, you have your standard 8% resins out there that just about everybody uses. Most systems come standard with an 8% resin. 8% resin holds up to chlorine and chloramine's okay, but it's not the best resin as far as resins go for that reason, because it's an 8% resin. The other one is the 10% resin. 10% resin is more chlorine and chloramine resistant. It doesn't remove chlorine or chloramines, but it does hold up against it better than your 8% resin, so it lasts longer in that environment as well as it performs better in that environment. Then you have what we call SST60 resin. SST60 resin is fairly expensive, but it also holds up against chlorine and chloramines better, but it's also what we call a hollow core shell resin. So it uses 40% less salt and 40% less water to recharge that resin to its full capacity in comparison to 8% and 10% resins. So in a lot of cases, it will end up paying for itself and the savings of that alone. And then you have what we call fine mesh resin. Now, fine mesh resin you generally use on well water where you have high iron and or manganese in the water. Fine mesh resin is more dense, and so it has a higher iron and manganese removal capability than your standard mesh resins. So those are all your different resins out there. Sometimes people will call us and ask us if our resin's manufactured in the USA. We used to have a resin that was manufactured in the USA, but now all resins are imported. There is a resin out there that you can purchase that is made in North America, which is basically Canada, and shipped into the United States, but regardless, it's still imported. Okay. So I hope that answers all your questions as far as resins go. Price-wise, the prices are all over the map. It depends on who you purchase it from and the quality of the resin that you're getting, as far as whether it's 8%, 10%, the SST60, or the fine mesh. So let's go to the protection aspect of it. Okay. So if you go to our website at qualitywatertreatment.com, what you're going to see here is different water softeners. You have the Fleck 5600, which is standard. That's the 8% resin. Then you have the Pura Soft Pro Systems 8% resin. Then you have the Soft Pro Elite, which comes standard with the 10% resin. And then you have the Soft Pro Elite Plus, which comes standard with a 10% resin, but it also has the Media Guard KDF 55 in it. The way that works is the water runs through this tube, goes through the KDF filter here down at the bottom. That removes the chlorine and heavy metals, as well as bacterial static. And then the water runs up through the resin bed. So that protects your resin bed from the chlorine, as well as protects your household better and your family better. Okay, it gives you healthier water throughout the house. If you have chloramine in the water, then what you're most likely going to want to do here is you're going to want to go with with one of our packages. Okay, so you can either go with a standard softener like the Fleck 5600 SXT and use our ultimate package, which I'll show you here in a second. Which includes an upflow carbon filter. Now, we use a catalytic carbon in our upflow carbon filters. The majority of folks out there just use a standard coconut-based type carbon. Coconut-based carbon will remove chlorine and chloramines as well, but it will only remove chloramines at a really low flow rate effectively. So we've upgraded our carbon to use the catalytic carbon, because catalytic carbon removes chlorine, but it also removes chloramine at higher flow rates, which is really important for it to be efficient and effective for you. Okay, so we have that one, and this system is a standard system, downflow system, metered on demand. And just like all your Fleck 5600 SXT water softeners out there on the market today, it'll use a fairly good amount of salt and water per regeneration. Then you could go with our Soft Pro Pura Optimus system, metered on demand, carries a better warranty. It's an upflow system with new age technology built into the system, and manufacturer specifications on this, along with studies that we have done that you can find on our FAQ page. The system will save you up to 75% on salt, 64% on water per regeneration. It's a family of 4. If you size the system properly using our sizing calculator, it'll save you up to $220 per year of salt and water waste. You combine that with our ultimate system with this package with the upflow carbon filter, and you have a really good system. Then you can go to the Soft Pro Elite Basic that I mentioned earlier. That has the 10% resin, it's upgraded resin. It has a better valve and a 1-inch ported valve for higher flow rates with the new age technology, as well as the upflow technology that saves you that salt and water, as well as it has an emergency reserve 3% regeneration, so it'll never let you run out of soft water on heavy usage days. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the Fleck 5600 SXT Ultimate package, because that is going to be basically the least expensive of those 3 choices. Okay, and this is a 40,000 grain softener, folks. We have different sizes. Our water softener sizing calculator is going to dictate that for you. Okay, and so basically what we've got here is we're just start off with the 40,000, because that's what we landed on when we went to the site. And we're going to click on Ultimate. Okay. So the Ultimate package includes the softener, includes the upflow carbon filter here, which doesn't require any electricity or backwashing on that carbon filter. And it has the catalytic carbon in that we talked about. It includes a high efficiency reverse osmosis system. It only wastes 1 gallon of water per every gallon that it makes in comparison to your other reverse osmosis system, wastes 4 gallons of water for every gallon it makes. And it comes with your quick connect hoses to connect everything together, as far as your carbon filter, your softener to your water lines. And the reverse osmosis system is all quick connects. You just push the tubes in, they lock into place, so you don't have to do a bunch of screwing on the lines and stuff like that. It's all very easy to install. So this system complete with everything is $1,279 at today's prices. If you don't want the reverse osmosis system, you can give us a call and order it without that, and the price drops. Okay. So that's that system there. That'll give you basically a bottled water quality type system that is going to give you bottled quality water throughout your whole house. Okay. So the next system after that is the Pura, which is it's got a better warranty. And it's gonna save you quite a bit of money as salt and water. Okay. And that system there, the ultimate package on that one is going to be, I think I clicked on the wrong folks. Okay, it looks like you have to go with the Elite Ultimate package on this one. So this is going to be the 1-inch control valve with the 10-year warranty with a 10% cross-link resin. And this is going to have the emergency regeneration for you so you don't run out of soft water with the upflow carbon filter, which is 1.5 cubic foot, which will give you ultimate high flow rates. And no backwash required or electricity required on that one. And it's also using the catalytic carbon, just like the Fleck 5600 does. And it also comes with that reverse osmosis system, the high efficiency one that we talked about. So those are your different choices. That one's $1,774 at today's prices. So when you're talking about resin again, hope I helped you out there. If you're looking just to replace resin on your current system that you have, you can go to our resin medias here, click on the standard 8% resins, and that will take you to our 8% resins with a drop menu for different sizes. So it goes from a 3/4 cubic foot, which is 24,000 grain, to a 1 cubic foot, which is 32,000, and so on and so on. Okay, you can purchase from there. We'll drop ship it directly to you. Thank you for visiting us, and have a great day.